to the line. He's a 79% free throw shooter. Let's go to Jared Greenberg out at Barclays. Jared.
All right, Mark, we'll be watching the status for Jason Tatum for Game 3. He is done for Game 2. The Celtics say he is out for the remainder of the game after being poked in the right eye. Now remember, we do have 2 days between games 2 and 3 before
the games, time to prepare, adjustments made. You have to have guys that can go get a shot when it's all said and done. And that's what differentiates and separates Brooklyn from a lot of teams here in the playoffs.
Nice setup from Pritchard. Fouls on Harden. 1 point. Marcus Smart had 14 consecutive points for the Celtics. Durant had 14 points in all in the third quarter. Grant Williams able to show the touch.
And I know this game is going to get clean looks at the basket.
Grant Williams with a 3, so it's 111-87. Harden comes right back from downtown.
And I'll tell you, we've been watching him hit that shot for many years and just unguardable.
3 minutes in, fourth quarter. Scan for your shop to experience everything courtside has to offer. Michelob Ultra giving you the chance to win tickets to the NBA playoffs as well as some other amazing prizes. It's nice to see a live crowd at the arena.
I tell you, we did lack of energy in the building, these massive arenas. But certainly this is a big change and it's fun to watch. You couldn't come at a better time here in the postseason.
I'm sure some of these players miss hearing some of the comments from as Trey Young was right about that. Oh, what a play there. From the floor, that was Romeo Langford who was able to put it home. A long night once again for Brad Stevens, although the Celtics have come back here in the second half. But
got punched in the gut early.
Yes, they did.
Just unable to recover. I do think having a little bit an extra day in between games helped Jason Tatum as he's nursed that growing injury. His team some time to regroup as Tristan Thompson with the beautiful finish inside.
Thompson putting up numbers, 15 points, 10 rebounds. Shamet with the driving hook. Claxton taps it to the corner. Attempted save does not work. Pritchard comes out of the backcourt for the Celtics. Langford tees it up, drives, and scores. Romeo Langford, second-year player from Indiana. So the next call for time. It's 1-7 away to taking a 2-0 lead in this best-of-7 opening round series. It's Mike James who just came on, not able to hit. James out of Lamar was signed, originally was 10-day contract and a second contract. Came from overseas, was with CSKA Moscow, and James was able to make his way back to the States and signed by the Nets.
Worked to his advantage. It's almost like this Nets team just been waiting all season, endured the 72 games to get to the playoffs. This team's put together to try to win a championship. Determined, engaged, locked in and focused. Quite impressive what they've done in these first 2 games.
Here's James. Comes up with an air ball. Pritchard able to make the play on it. Pritchard pulls up for a 3. Rebounded by Brown. The Nets 48-24 in the regular season. Second seed behind the Sixers. Game 1 of the playoffs. Nets did defeat the Celtics. It wasn't a particularly solid all-around performance, as Shamet is able to bang it home off glass. The big 3 back in action for 2 straight games. They'll make it a record of 8 of 10 in the win column as Grant Williams is able to stuff The Celtics finished at 36-36. Lost 5 of their last 6, 10 of the last 15. Ended up in the number 7 seed while spending most of the season right around the 500 mark.
And the Celtics, Marv, high expectations last year, making it to the Eastern Conference Finals against the Miami Heat. Grant Williams able to draw a foul.
The NBA playoffs on TNT is being brought to you by Miller Lite. Taste you can depend on.
And Marv, I know you're paying the bills, but I'll finish my thought.
Please do.
All those expectations, but this roster has changed. You lose Gordon Hayward. Kemba Walker was hurt at the start of the season, recovering from off-season surgery. Obviously, Jaylen Brown elevated his game, but you look on this roster, you got a lot of young players. Pritchard, Grant Williams, Robert Williams, Neesmith, all asked to play and do more this season. So a bit of a transitional season for this ball club. You know, you think in years past, Horford, Kyrie Irving, Hayward, solid veterans who know how to play. And this team just kind of struggled and limped their way into the postseason. And obviously have been.
Tyler Johnson, who just came on, hit a 3. Crowd has been chanting for Taco Fall. You see Luke